Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. Over here on Astrology Motivation. General tarot card reading. Bring your questions to me and then sit back and listen to the general reading. I don't take personal individual questions, but I'm sure that you're drawn here for the reason that somehow you need to hear this message and it will answer some questions for you. If you're looking for zodiac sign specific messages, check out my main channel, Born Without Boundaries Tarot, over here on YouTube as well. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces readings just came out. They were all exceptional. And then Aries, Taurus, and Gemini are on deck. So, how you guys doing? I'm going to wait for people to join in. I'm eating fruit pasties. They're my favorite candy ever. They're by Rowntree, Rowntree. And they're so juicy. I just fucking love them. Really yummy. Also, not a paid promotion. Just a big fan of them. Hey guys, what's up? Hi Sharon. Hi Tarot Destiny. Hey Cast Glow. Hey Attuned to the Moon. What's up, Tina? I'm here to talk about the charts. Let's start with there. Where is the moon? Well, today's Wednesday, the 8th, June 8th, and the moon is in Libra. And there's going to be some tension because Mars is in Aries and they're in direct opposition to each other. So let me tell you this. It's almost like the way that you feel about your partnership and how the concessions that you may be making for it are in direct opposition to what is best for you and what your wisdom has taught you. So this may be a day, the next couple of days may be a day of reckoning, a day of comeuppance when it comes to, have we overcompensated in our relationships or for our relationships, just to stay in or be in our relationships? That may be what all of us are being asked. The moon in Libra is really wonderful. If I had to choose which air sign the moon was most comfortable in, it's definitely Libra, because Libra likes to find the balance and Libra can go more with the flow of things because of that. It's also Libra's ruled by Venus. She tends to be more romantic and the moon is more emotional. Those two go well together. So the ruling dignitary of Libra is Venus, and Venus and the moon tend to get along very well, very nicely with each other. So that's really nice. The moon and Mercury, which is what rules Gemini, they clash a lot. Thinking and feeling don't always make sense together. They almost need a third party to get in there and help them out. So, hello, Helen. Hi, Kat. I see some new people here. I'm so happy to see you guys here. Hi, Carolyn. Hi. Oh, God bless. I'm so grateful that you're out of the hospital. God bless you, Helen. Thank you for I'm out of the hot. Fantastic. So blessings to you. That's fantastic. I'm glad you're well. And then I think, let's see, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus and the moon don't necessarily not get along, but one doesn't make much sense to the other. Uranus and Mercury are very much the same energy, but Uranus is sort of the higher state, the more spiritual state of Mercury, whereas Mercury is the more practical day-to-day talking and communications. So Libra's different. Libra's very different. It's not ruled by a traditionally cranial, logical, intellectual thing. It's ruled by Venus, which is a creature of the heart, right? A creature of passion. So Libras get the moon a little bit better. And I think that's why the moon is very happy in Libra. People with Libra moons tend to be very balanced and good at balancing their emotions and understanding other people's and compassionate. So they work too hard in their relationships and their emotional sense of self-worth. Um, it's like they go to the extremes when it comes to relationships, and because their emotional stability depends on it. So that could be the pitfall. But the moon in Libra in general is a really nice energy, but it's in direct opposition to Mars, which is in Aries, and it could kind of make us see how we've overcompensated and in our relationships, or how we have overcompensated ourselves and behaved or acted too much to keep things right in the relationship when they really weren't right for us. So that could be some issues. I just saw 555 changes coming up that we're starting to confront today. Um, Everything else is pretty status quo. I really like the energy around today. What's coming up soon is Venus conjunct Uranus, and even maybe even sooner. Hold on, no, Venus conjunct Uranus, and then in Aries it's Mars conjunct Chiron. Both of those conjunctions are going to have a big impact on us over the next week. So Friday through even I would say Thursday through Sunday is the Venus Uranus conjunction, and then it's next week. Sunday through Tuesday is the perfect conjunction. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday it starts to break up. So it's really into next week that Chiron Mars conjunction starts to happen. That's a really beautiful one. I love Chiron conjunct Mars. Just the wisdom that sets in, and the self-love that can come back is really beautiful. So let's get into the cards. Let's do this. What do you say? What are you guys talking about? Tina. Hey, Tina. Oh, you're welcome for the Scorpio reading. I'm so glad that some people still enjoy them. With my heart and lungs. Oh, missed you so much. God bless you, sweetheart. Heart and lungs. Is that like some sort of congestive failure or something like that? There's some issues going around. Okay. Glad you're feeling better. Nice. That's beautiful. Thank you for that compliment. That's sweet. Sheila, Bobby Strickland. I don't know what that is. Hi from Florida. Hi to you in Florida. I actually miss Florida beaches. Florida beaches are so beautiful. California beaches, I don't think are as beautiful as Florida beaches. Florida beaches have white sand and the water's bluer and it's warmer. It's just so nice. They're just so nice. They're more tropical, to be honest with you. They're more kind of like the Caribbean. What up? Marvy, I'm so glad you're here, guys. Oh, well, I'm going to send prayers for you, Helen. Jesus, God bless. God bless your strength, and I'm so glad you're out. But you have my prayers. Wow, Aquarius reading was bang on. Thank you. Thank you. Share it on your social media platforms because nobody's watching. I don't know. Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius views are way down. What up, Marvy? Let's get into the reading. Let's see what comes up. Oh, thank you so much, Atune. That's really helpful. So, okay, yeah, we're having a little bit of problems getting stuff off the ground because of our fear. We have Princess of Pentacles here, which is a new start, a new beginning, but somebody's afraid. There's something against the corporate. We talked about this yesterday. Right now, there's a sense of new start, new beginning. Maybe somebody wants to make you an offer, give you an opportunity, or you want to get started with something, but there's fear here. And that's in that Saturnian way of just making things afraid, once again, this is Saturn clashing with Mercury, don't want to take any risks, a sense of filling somebody with fear, doing it the same way we've always done it, holding back on things. Like someone's trapped in their shit. But Prince of Cups is here saying, but they want to take a move. They want to make a move. Kiss it. Hold on. Kisses. Okay. They want to make a move, right? They just want to somebody definitely wants to make a move here. They really do. But they're caught up in a lot of their own shit. Seven of Swords, somebody's undermining you. This is people undermining you, undercutting you. That's why everything has been futile. But check it out. This is getting through all that, getting through the contention. That's really good news. Five of Pentacles is here. This may have, hurt you somehow financially. This is our central energy we're worried about something. We're worried about something not working out or being useless or not being productive. And ultimately, let me say this. Things aren't as bad as they seem. Things always seem worse than they are. When Saturn is squared to Mercury, this sense of just overthinking things or thinking things that are worse than they are, being overcritical, that doesn't mean they are. Magician is here. This is figuring out how to make things work out, right? And then we have the Sun, which is success. This is magical success. It's figuring out how to make things work out for success, for happiness, for abundance. And then there's a lot of worry coming into this day. And as we go out of this day, we're going to start to see there's some victory on the horizon for us. That's really beautiful. You just got to keep moving forward because it's Four of Pentacles here. There's something we can be assured of or certain of, or it will be made tangible. This success, it will be tangible. Prince of Swords is here, so you're going to get a message or a word maybe toward the end of the day that lets people know that they really like you, or that they really want to move forward with you, or that something has worked out. Princess of Wands, and then there is a new offer. So let's review just the cards for right now. And from what I see, ultimately we've got a lot of fear here. We're wanting something, we needed to hear something, we feel like we're being undermined, or perhaps we were. Five of Pentacles is our central energy, which means these are the worries on our minds. These are the things. Are we not good enough? Am I not good enough? I wasn't good enough. It didn't work out. It's not going to work out. The opportunity isn't going to be mine. They don't like me. All of these things. I feel like today is a little bit about purging all of these things and learning, like accepting it and looking at it in the eye and it just letting it wash out of you and sort of squeeze that shit out, wring it out. It's saying keep working. The Magician is about something that you're working on. You're doing something that you're taking action on. Keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing, because on the other side of these worries and these concerns are the success that all of your hard work is bringing. Six of Wands, there's victory and success. Four of Pentacles, and it's tangible. It's tangible success. Success with something, maybe even with a house or something. I don't know if you've been looking for a house or something. And then we have Prince of Swords here. There's some sort of communications that have come through. The Spirit wants you to take action on it, wants you to move forward, or you will be moving forward. This is a great opportunity, and just take action on it and check it out. And there's a big contrast between the start of the day and the beginning of the day and everything working out, because we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which means that all this contention you're about to do away with. The competition you're about to do away with. In a lot of ways, we feel like we're being undermined by competition, but that's not true. We're actually doing better than a lot of the competition. So there's just something here that I know we're worried about, but it's almost like God's got us. God's got us, and there's good news on the way, at least toward the end of the day. Let's move into these cards. Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. What is this? Oh, yay. I want to go to Florida sometime. Cancer watching. Cool. grew up in Florida. Sorry, don't like telling people don't want to bring the you're not bringing the vibe down. Helen, we're praying for you. We're going to share our prayers with you. Yay, made it. Love it, Cherry. Helen, Kisses knows where. Yeah, Kisses is my friend's here staying with us for just till Thursday, and Kisses is all over guests. She she loves guests. She can't help herself. She's just a social whore. She really she really is. And so if I'm yelling at her in these videos, it's just because she's either barking or she's not getting enough attention. We have to go to learn. Yeah. Yeah, God gives us medicine all around us. We just have to go out and learn. Yeah, I understand, Kat. Understood. Well, they have been, and that will clear up. That will clear up this Monday. God bless you, Marby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Hey, Amber. Oh, is she in the room with you? You got kisses? Okay. We have Scorpio and DNA. And we got those cards yesterday, I think. What do they mean? I think I want to read, but essentially what I read here is that we are transforming. There is no turning back, and we've come across through the other side, and we've on the cellular level, we are just different. And I know it's going to be hard because we're still looking at it through the lens of our old brain. We're still kind of like seeing things from that caterpillar perspective. Even though we have wings, we don't know what the fuck to do with them. That's actually not a bad thing. It's actually part of the growth experience. It's part of learning. It's part of your new life. You're not turning back. Nobody's going to take away your wings. God isn't judging you. You're judging him. You know what I'm saying? God is like, listen, I gave you wings. I know you can fly. And you are going to fly. You just have to figure out your shit. You have to figure it out. You're right now, the reason you're not flying isn't because you can't. It's because you still are looking at things from an older perspective. And that's part of the learning curve. And the more patient you are with yourself, the better and easier it's going to be, the faster it's going to transition. But we have physically changed. We have personally changed going through this just change, just integral change of everything that we are. Let's read this written in the stars. This is the written in the stars deck, by the way. That's the way it looks on front. I highly recommend it. And the link is below. I don't make any money off you following the link. It doesn't matter. I just give you the links because I recommend these decks and I really love it. So let's go to Scorpio. Consciousness, I'm telling you right now, it's crazy. Consciousness is an evolutionary journey. There are numerous chances through life's twists and turns to make changes and mature. Ultimately, you become more aware of life's hidden jewels found in the aftermath of storms. These challenges serve to strengthen the conscious bond with your soul. By choosing to align with your higher self, you increase ability to emerge from difficulty with resilience and gratitude, aware that something far grander is orchestrating events on earth. Immerse yourself in all that is sacred and release the illusion of control to access inner peace through this transition. Let's go to DNA. So we have the double helix strands of DNA that wrap around the image of the dolphin represents the genetic material in the human blueprint. These primordial threads in their entirety hold the sacred coding for your spiritual evolution. They provide a portal to your lineage all the way back to the stars. You currently access few of these latent capabilities. To begin to embrace this inner magic, you must first believe that you are the master of your own gene activity. Genes are not written in stone. Your thoughts and emotions are capable of modifying them. Your genetic expression has no boundaries and can be altered through a positive lifestyle and changing your core beliefs. Awaken to using methods of conscious control by experimenting with energy medicine, sound healing, and similar techniques for DNA activation. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. I feel like something's just awoken inside of us that maybe we just hadn't been aware of. It happens to you when the timing is right, guys, and it is there. It's right there. We have loyal heart. So this is some sort of connection with somebody else. I feel as we change, we're connecting. This is love finding us, like a connection or connecting with another being or another soul or whatever it is. Loyal heart. It's also staying true to what you believe in. And if you love something, don't give up on it, is absolutely what it's saying. By the book is really interesting. I'm surprised this showed up. It does have 11 in it. So I think that we're starting to awaken to how things go. We're starting to, in other words, you're awakening to how the system works. And in awakening to it, it doesn't mean you have to agree with it. It means you can fuck with it. So it could be through somebody else, it could be through a conversation with somebody else, but it's almost like in some ways you are learning to awaken how the system works so that you can change it to work for you. That's kind of what's happening. And as long as you're guided by your heart, no deception. This is divinely guided. It's almost like you're supposed to make these changes for everyone concerned. Co-create by the book. It's loyal heart, by the book, and co-create. The hell does that mean? I don't know. Could be meeting somebody, definitely. By the book, co-create. Do it together, do it in partnership. What is by the book? This could be traditional because this is Taurus. This could be meeting a soulmate, meeting somebody that you're going to marry. Or being married and staying loyal to that relationship is going to ground you right now. Owls are here in multitude. They're about wisdom and insight. And I've got 3. It's almost like somebody's going to argue in your favor, and it's somebody who knows the system. And if you're being judged by the system, this somebody is going to like hack it on your behalf because they absolutely know that you're exactly what they need. That doesn't have to be in romance. It could be in business. That's an even more difficult conversation because it's like convincing a panel, right? That kind of thing. Now I want to go to the moon card. It's almost like it's simply put, guys, it's like it's in somebody else's hands now. You just got to trust them. Like, why does it take me so long to get to a point? But that's kind of what it is. It's in somebody else's hands now, and you've just got to trust them. Hand it over to God. God, you take this for me. You let me work it out. Please help me. Hi, Earl. Hey, Earl. Hey, Helen. Hey, Miranda. Nice to see you. She's the best. She's the best girl, Helen. Thank you so much for this, Michelle. I adore dolphins too. I've seen them a couple of times swimming live. They're really playful. So yeah, I feel like in some ways you just have to let it move through the system. I feel like we're paranoid or worried about something. And I said this last week or the beginning of this week, I said it's going to seem like it's worse than it is because our brains are going to be filled with fear because that's Mercury square Saturn, and Saturn is retrograde. So it's old fears, or it's fears of like of letting go, right? Or you got to do things the old way, and it's persecuting Mercury that wants to innovate, this sense of yeah, but you also have to let it ride out because there's a lot of other great stuff happening because Pluto is still trying to Mercury, and Pluto's going to win over Saturn. And it's just finding the way to work within the system to dismantle the system and be able to get you through. And somebody has definitely hacked the matrix, but this is partnership. And you've just got to believe in that other person. If somebody told you that they're going to do it, they're going to do it. It's going to come through. So just keep yourself open and keep yourself moving forward and keep doing what you do best without having to look back and actually just get really paranoid or worry. Worry, no, nobody ever stopped worrying because somebody told them don't worry. This is not going to happen. But what you can do is step in and do something about your own worry by giving yourself work. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. That's so the devil, and this is the devil, right? Fear that you're not going to get, or you're going to be denied something that you really care about or need or want, right? No, don't be idle. Put yourself to work. Keep yourself working. Work through this. Keep doing it. Like, keep yourself busy because you don't want to fuck anything up or succumb to fear and do anything wrong because you're so scared, because you're worried. This worry is bullshit. It's actually a ghost. It's a phantasma. It's an illusion. The worry is trying to defeat you, and it's trying to undermine you. It's trying to undermine you, even though people really love you. It's trying to undermine you so that your competition can win. Please don't. You did everything right. Everything is working. The wheels are turning, and I know past disappointments kind of push these buttons, don't they? Oh, I applied to this role, and haven't heard from them. And this happens to me all the time, weeks of interviewing. And then all of a sudden I just don't hear from, like, it's not the same. It's not the same, especially since Mercury's out of retrograde and we're communicating a lot better now. It's not the same. We have step out of your comfort zone, North Node, step out of your comfort zone, and then expect powerful change. Huge change is coming, but you have to step out of this came first, right? You got to step out of your comfort zone and do something that you normally wouldn't do, a good thing, a productive thing. Try this thing. It's going to change everything. A fiery climax approaches, which is we're going to get our answers relatively quickly. And then balance spirituality with practicality, full moon in Pisces, full moon in Aries. So this is have faith with intensity. Intensely have faith, or look to your faith intensely right now. That's going to help you balance it out. Balance spirituality and practicality. When I read that, I usually read it more. You need to be more pragmatic because you're so spiritual. You're kind of like losing touch with reality, which you need to come down to every once in a while. Here, I heard it more spirituality. You got to have more faith. You're thinking too practical. You're thinking too like it's going to keep happening. It's been the same, by the book over and over again. You're thinking too much like that. Please stop. Well, you can't stop it, but ultimately don't let it get in your way. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're going to hear from somebody soon. That's just what keeps coming back to me. You're going to hear from somebody soon. We have, you're moving forward, moving away, walking away, moving away, leaving. Could be for some ceremony, could be for some celebration, could also just be stepping out in your finest, being celebrated or celebrating. Maybe you're going away. I don't know if somebody's going away for a wedding or to a wedding, because that could be really literal. Or going away for a celebration, that you could be doing that too. That's a good idea. You should plan on doing that. Get away for a while. Just take a few days, right? Um, we have ready to say goodbye, ready to it's just somebody's ready to leave all the old shit behind because they're new, because they're stepping out as their new selves. You're stepping out as somebody who is wise and who is a it's almost like they're a good example. They belong out in front. But hold on. I want to read from that book. Okay. 19. This is a card of direction. It encourages you to progress forward, to create your own light, to make your steps safe, and to not lose trust in the incoming future. Your center won't be in the present, but in the act of becoming. Every step forward will be like a kind of magic. That's so cool. Fond farewells are never easy. If you have drawn this card, you are being asked to let go of something. This is the only way you can clear yourself so you can move forward towards the next realm. And this is about making progress too. And stepping step by step, it's almost like it's telling you it's time to start step by step getting ready to move and head out in the new direction, letting go of, whatever you have held on to till now. The time is of the essence. Time is here to be able to let that shit go. Because you're ready, not because you're desperate, not because you're giving up. It's actually saying, it's actually saying you're ready. You're ready as in you can't stay where you were. As in this is the next step of your evolution. That's what it's saying. You can't stay where you were. That's not what's meant to happen. You have to take in each step you take forward in a different direction is actually what's going to work magic for you. Holy shit. There's some authority here. Some authority here, something standing in your way, right? Just moving on from that. Moving on from somebody who's a bully, from somebody who's pushing you. This is somebody's pushing you to move. But what's the deception and envy about? Could be self-deception, but God, can you make that clear? Like, what's deception and envy about? Lack of faith, spiritual strength, not trusting things or being suspicious, feeling like somebody, especially an authority figure, like not trusting an authority figure, thinking that they're just going to move past you, is a lack of faith. It's a lack of spiritual strength. That's what it's coming from. And discontent and boredom. Oh, we may be making a decision to let somebody bully us and to move on because really we don't have enough faith and we're bored. And that's what's deceiving us. It's almost like saying our discontent and boredom and our lack of faith is actually what is deceiving us, thinking that somebody's trying to bully us. It's like we're creating a problem where there actually isn't. We're putting a pressure on ourselves where there actually isn't. We're assuming the worst when it's actually not bad. And it's happening because we are weak in faith and we're just bored. And that boredom is something that we have to deal with, that we have to confront. We have to look that straight in the eye and say, it's not time for me to move around. It's time for me to move up. And if I'm bored, I got to put myself to more work. I got to do more work. I got to use this energy. And I don't necessarily mean work. I mean, working on yourself, working on your passion, working on whatever. This is like, we are deceiving ourselves because making ourselves think like something's against us and something's wrong, when in reality, it's just that we have to get into our bodies and start doing stuff, like do more, because we're making ourselves paranoid. It's not actually that bad. We just lack faith because we're bored. But boredom is a decision. We don't have to be bored. We can get out there and do something with our lives. So it's like, find a way, find a place for your brain. Your brain is like eating itself away and making you be paranoid, right? That somebody is going to move on without you or leave you behind. That's not what's happening. That's a deception of your brain. I'm telling you, it looks, you think it's worse than it is. I don't, it's, yeah, it maybe that way, maybe why you're thinking of quitting your job or leaving someplace is because you feel like you're being manipulated, or there's all this paranoia, or you're afraid somebody's about to walk out on you. And so, you know, we need balance and peace. We're our own worst enemy. Now is not the time to take action. Accept action on your passion, on what you love to do, and just keep at it, keep grinding. I know though that we are upset, we want to kind of like, what's the answer? Like, how long do we have to keep grinding? Until you stop asking how long. That means that you're actually focused on what you're doing instead of outside of comparing yourself to others, being jealous of others, what you're doing. That's not the same thing. We will move forward when we are actually engaging in what we're supposed to be engaging in. That is kind of kooky. That is kind of kooky. I'm curious. I usually don't use these cards, but let's see. Slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. Don't make any rash or quick decisions. Please don't do that. You're fucking with your own brain. And you may be making a quick decision that ends up being bad for you because you're doing it out of fear and maybe even anger or paranoia or lack of faith. Don't do that. Steady your hand, or stay your hand right now. Don't make this decision right now. I know that sounds weird, but I hope that's helping somebody instead of hurting them. Malachite. What does malachite mean? Malachite, prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. You got to have faith in God. It's not all what you can see. And then we have healthy communication in relationships. So don't yell at somebody or walk out on somebody today. That would be stupid. If you're worried and scared, then just reach out and let somebody know that. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So there could have been some miscommunication that just needs to be cleared up. This might not actually be a rejection, but some mistake that's happened. Heighten your intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it is trustworthy. Listen, if you know somebody is interested in you, or you did a good job, just trust in that, believe in that, and don't undermine yourself. It's easy to lose faith, especially right now. It's compromised. It's compromised. I heard somebody talking outside. It's compromised right now, but ultimately it's still inside us. We can still call it back. The best thing is just keep on your road, on your path, steady as it goes. Don't make any rash decisions today. It's just you're a little too paranoid. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Let's look at the angel cards. No matter how prayer. Oh, I love that. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask. We are listening. Archangel Raphael, feel yourself surrounded by my emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. Pray, trust. Archangel Gabriel is here. Two archangels fighting for us today. You will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. And then we have vision. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Guys, things are not as bad as they seem, and they're going to work out. I think we're just a little bit paranoid today, and clearly that is written in the cards and just something in the cosmos. You swam with dolphins in Cuba? That's beautiful. Oh, I hope you enjoy, Claire. That sounds awesome. That fits right into this astrology or to this message. I love making the lives. We love having you on the lives, Hope. So thank you for making it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're listening. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to let you guys go now. I'll sign off. Oh, let me just see what Sheila said. I want to thank you. Oh, God bless you, Sheila. You have to have patience with yourself. Like, don't, like, seriously, you are making the changes. You just haven't seen the results yet, and that's okay. That's okay. Keep making the changes and the results will be even better. I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing these moments with me. I hope that you will come back and share them with me tomorrow, and that you will watch my videos over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot, like them and share them with all your people. That's what helps the channel grow. And yeah, I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.